Nope, just do it, Ty. Just do it. Hold on a second. Hi. Hold on.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Wouldn't if I were you. I know what she can do. She's deadly, man. She could really rip your world apart. Mind over matter. Oh, the beauty's there, but a beast is in the heart. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, man. Neverland. Everybody's favorite good guy. Ty. Superman. I'm wearing this for all of us. What the hell's going on with my hair? Ryder Strong, eat your heart out. For those of us playing the home game, Ryder Strong played Sean Hunter in Boy Meets World. Nobody? Am I that old? Seriously, what's going on? Nice mushroom cut. It's not a mushroom cut. You growing it back? I haven't decided yet. But I do have a Superman curl going. What? Why? Why? Why not? Hair flip? Enough of the gimmicks. Enough. I'm thinking of you, Kev. Normally I'd be having a Coors Light, but this is Moosehead Light. Mountain moose piss. For realsies, there's a moose on it. And in the middle it says A. You can't get any more Canadian than that. For those of us that have seen the commercials or YouTube ads to the point of nauseum. YouTube ads. Oh, just buy premium, Ty. No, I want YouTube to pay me. Not that they are. Mm-hmm. Pinkies up. Cheers. Ty at 7:31 a.m. I do a lot of things that most people wouldn't. Okay? Let's get that out of the way first. And that's true. That's actually true. Not just a clever gimmick, I guess. You know? No, seriously. I normally don't, but yeah, after the last few nights of work that I've had, especially last night, it's okay. We kicked ass. We kicked ass. I had to make Bree proud, if you're watching, and I know you are. Oh, I did you right. Everything got done by 10 after 4 in the morning. Crazy, right? You know, you just have to come up with a game plan, and special thanks to my boss. I'll keep his name out of it. You know, good game plans are hard to find, and just like he says, a good plan is no plan. But in this case, it was a good plan. So we're going to stick to that. I had to take charge and make sure that followed through. Buddy. Living the vida loca, come on! Anyway, so that's what I was doing. I was working like the place owed me money. I don't stop for much. Take care of a lot of stuff. Ty, take a sip. You're probably driving people nuts. Do I care? No. Good to see y'all. Good to be here. Yeah, man. So I figured, you know, tonight, well, it's still tonight to me, okay? You know, it's like morning for all of you. I just got home. Give me a break. I've been working since 10 p.m. last night, so I think I'm allowed. You know, I'm allowed a few, you know, here and there. Not too many, but a few. Okay, just let me have that. All right, just let me have that. Not that I'm asking for permission. More forgiveness than permission, really. It's one of those. It's one of those deals. It's one of those things. Good to see y'all. It's good to be here. No, I did a really pretty girl proud, you know, for sure. And Bree, your spirit was with me, not only me, but all of us tonight. Man, we hustled. That's the way it should go, and that's the way it's going to be. So, cheers to you, pretty boss lady, who I miss. Sebastian, how you doing? I can't forget about Sebastian. I've never met the guy, but I've heard him in the background. Sweetheart of a guy. Oh, hell, he'd have to be. You know, one of the good ones. You know, you're one of us, buddy. And there's not very many of us. So, cheers to you, too. To you both. Ty, would you shave? Right. Self-deprecation, that's what I do. It's kind of my thing. Let's see what else is going on. Just work. I just wanted to say hey and you know, finally do a beer time with Ty Ty, because in the spirit of Mr. Barris, who I miss, you know, and who I've been watching a little bit lately. You know, good times, the good old days. You know, Kev's right. You know, it's about time we brought everything back, and you know, just have more fun. You're absolutely right, Kev. I miss you too, brother. You know, good dude. So I figured I'd have a couple for myself, Bree, Sebastian, of course. Oh man, there's too many to name. Tone, of course, absolutely. Who I'll see tomorrow. I'm gonna help him out with a couple things. And the other Kev, who I go see at a place called the Hilltop. I'm gonna go say, hey, that's my plan. I might have a couple more sipskis, just because I need to relax. Just wow. Excuse me. Stace, Brando, Boss Man. And if I'm missing anybody else, I'm sorry. But just the ones that have been there for me, I wanted to say thank you. And God bless you. And really just wanted to, there's also somebody else I'm thinking about too, but not ready to reveal that quite yet. Who's cute as a button. If they made buttons that cute, I don't know, man. Sorry, gotta tell Tone first before it's broken news. Nah, just, you know, everything's good. Everything's really, really good. By the grace of God, and you know, by the love and patience. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's been pretty crazy, man. You know, what's the actual date today? Technically, the 12th. Happy birthday, moms. My mom turns 33 today. 63. Ooh. Shout out to Mama Bear. Mother Bad Guy. You all remember her, right? Kathy, my mother? Yeah, it's her birthday today. So I'll get a hold of her later on. To Betty, of course, my sister, who I love dearly, who's taking care of me beyond words. And just, you know, things are good. You know, I'm really being looked after. Just kind of crossed a milestone for myself there a couple days ago. I was celebrating my dad's birthday. May he rest in love. Yeah, that was a pretty tough one for me. But it ended up good because I was sitting here, you know, having a couple and had my headphones on, and I'm just blasting his favorite songs in my ears, and well, of course I put on some Led Zeppelin. Thanks, Dad. I love you, miss you. Which, you know, he introduced me to when I was a kid, Led Zeppelin, and it became my favorite. I became obsessed with it, you know. It's amazing. But furthermore, I want to talk about influence, if I could, for a second. If you lend me your ears, indulge me, please, and thank you. Not only do you all like me doing these, which is awesome, but this is also, again, I've said it before, and I'll say it probably ad nauseum too. It's pretty therapeutic for me too, because, you know, I have to get stuff off my chest too, just like everybody else. I just have the balls to do it on camera. That's the difference. And I'm still waiting for some of you to do this, because I know for a fact you'd be really good at it. I'm telling you, you do pretty well. A lot better than I would. I'm serious when I say that. Get on it. There's a few people off the top of my head too I'm thinking of that could do this. You know, if I can do it, you can. Oh, Jesus, you'd be dancing around me. You know, talk about influence. Talk about, and these people I just mentioned, you know, people that I hold dear in my life and that I see on a regular basis now, which is amazing. And, you know, I'm very thankful and very grateful. But they have a positive influence, you know, it's in a positive way. And I really feel that. And I'm very secure with my emotion, and I'm not scared to say so, because who else is going to do it? You know, like you gotta be the light in this world, because this world is turning to shit really fast. And I mean, I won't get into it. I don't have to. You know, some of you already know. And, excuse me. And why add to it? You know, why not go in a different direction? Why not just, you know, be the light that people need? Why wouldn't you do that? It takes a lot less energy to be a good person than it does to be a belligerent prick. I'll go ahead and say it. Believe me, I know, because I used to be that belligerent prick. Well, I had to change a lot of things in my life, and I did. And these last couple of years have really taught me a lot about myself. It taught me to be there more for people. It taught me to be there more for myself too, of course, but not in a selfish way, if that makes sense, and I hope it does. You know, I'm not a selfish person. You know, definitely not now, that's for sure. Did a lot of changing. But it's because of the influence on myself that these really strong-willed individuals have shown me. You know, they've shown me that I can be better. They believed in me enough that I could do well instead of taking steps backwards. They've guided me to the point where, you know, I can see more clearly now. It's no longer tunnel vision. I mean, I still have a little bit of, you know, tunnel vision to some degree in certain aspects, but it's not as bad, you know, and it's because of these amazing people that have influenced me in a positive way. I want to say cheers to them. And they know who they are because I tell them, you know. And if not, that I show them, you know, that I'm always going to be there for them too. It's what you're supposed to do. You know, this is what we're built to be doing. We're not doing it for the most part. Let's be honest. I am, because I make it a point to. I'm just speaking for myself. But cheers to you. And I love you dearly. And I thank you profusely. And to no end. I can't explain to you how grateful I am. You know, that you're in my life and that you're there for me if I need you, and vice versa, of course, because if anybody needs anything, I'm here, you know. It's, you know, it's one of those positive cycle things, right? You give a little, you get a little, not in a selfish way, but, you know, positive energy begets positive energy, you know. It sure beats being the way I used to be. And I'll be honest. I'm always honest. And that's another thing, you know. When you have people in your corner that support you and that love you, and I hope this is all relative. This is why I'm saying this, okay? It's not just about me. It's about everybody. You know, I hope so. And that's what I wish for all of you. But if you have people like that in your corner that support you unconditionally, that love you unconditionally, that push you to be your best unconditionally, with no conditions, no catch, you're doing all right in your life. And that's what you need to do, to live. And I'm not talking about, the cliche live. I'm talking about you feel like you're alive. You feel like you can do better. You can do more. You can be there more for other people to help them do more. Let's pay it forward, isn't it? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Ain't that some shit? Well, integrate that. You have it within you, to do that, to be there for people, to be the light for somebody else, to be that support that they need. You don't know what people need until you're there for them, right? Whether you ask them how they're doing, but it's the small things. That's what I mean. And you never know unless you ask. So, it's one thing to keep to yourself, which is fine, head down, mouth shut. Rule number 1. It's a long story. One person just got that. Love you, man. Cheers to you. I owe you my left arm, and my first and second born, which will never happen, but you get the point. And that's what I was thinking about while I was hauling ass at work tonight, and I was putting stuff on shelves and, doing the thing, and making things look pretty. And I have face hand. Very few people get that. God. But I'm seriously though, I was thinking about that while I was working away, and just how big of a word, I guess, or how much of a strong word influence really is. And at the same time too, on the other side of the fence, I've got to be careful because apparently I'm an influence on people too. See, you have to be responsible with that at the same time. You have to choose to be a good person while you're trying to be there for other people. Excuse me. It's so true. Pardon me. Because you never know who's actually listening to you and who will take your advice or who will listen to what you say and then take it to heart themselves, because they have feelings too. You have to respect that. You have to, recognize that, number one, but respect it. That they also have feelings too. That the energy that you give off, they'll take that. So you never know. You never know. You never know. That's why you be kind to people. You be positive. You give out love instead of hate. Like there's no reason. There's no given reason why you would hate somebody. Or hate on them that much. Like, I can think of a few good reasons for a few people but, I consider those lessons, and lessons have been learned, and then you grow and evolve accordingly. But you got to be careful too at the same time. With great power comes great responsibility. But it's true. Influence, it's a really strong word. I don't know, just the word really stuck out to me last night when I was working. And I just wanted to share a few words about it. Hopefully it's all relatable. Hopefully it's all relative. And that's why I do these. Not only that, but I get to say hi to everybody at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty cool. Like this is a blessing for me. It's good to be here with everybody. Sarah, Pat, to name a couple more. The list continues, and I'm so grateful and thankful that all of those strong-willed individuals are there if I need them. Or, I don't need to say anything else. Like, they're that awesome by themselves that I don't have to say anything, but I choose to, because it's giving positive energy. It's giving, all the blessings in the world to people that I love so much. And I'd be nothing without them. That's for damn sure, You have to recognize that. You have to. God willing, everybody's safe and well out there, Hopefully everybody's happy, content, at least, comfortable. Not too comfortable, but comfortable enough, Warm and safe, and, all of your families and all of your friends and all of your dear close friends are all well and safe, and God bless you all. But I just wanted to share that, and because it really hit me. I mean, it really hit me. I'm sitting there going, damn, okay. Yeah, talk about that on camera tonight when you get home, Ty. You know? Share the good news, I guess. But seriously, though, it's a pretty cool thing to me. It's a really cool theory. You know, to even consider thinking about that, or like to have that idea come to. Because I used to think in a different sort of pattern. We'll say a couple of years ago, everything was all convoluted and, you know, just different, very different. Not so positive. If you can believe that, right? I mean, it was always positive, but just it didn't come to me. It wouldn't pop up just like that, because I'm learning a lot of lessons, but studying up on human behavior and all of that stuff, it wouldn't just come to me like that. And I wouldn't feel so strongly, and I have to share it with, you know, an audience, if you will. But I'm glad, you know, I'm really happy that things have turned around, especially for myself, you know, that way, you know, by the grace of God, God willing. And I feel blessed that way. And it's always a great feeling to have, I'm sure, you know, for everybody else, not just me. At least I hope, you know, that's what I wish for you, for all of you. But I don't know, maybe I'm just being crazy, you know, but yeah, I guess I am crazy. You know, you got to be tapped into some sort of crazy somewhere. You have to be, because I do a lot of things that people don't. And that's actually true. Okay, it's a half joke. Cheers. I love you dearly. So, that being said, you know, it's super cool. It's super, super cool. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, again, because you can't even write these characters that I've met and that I've held so dear for so long. You can't even write these characters if you're doing a skit, if you're doing a comic book, you can't even. You know, you're all beautiful individuals, but you're individually beautiful. You know, just certain things like that hit me now, and it really grabs my heart, and you know, I really think about that. I want to say that out loud. I wear my heart in my sleeve. You know, my poor, broken, destroyed, and bleeding heart, but it's on my sleeve, and I'd be a dumbass to not say anything about that. You know, I'm not scared of showing emotion. I don't bullshit. So, and I give credit to where it's due and respect to where it's due. So, thank you all, and I'll continue to be there for you, hopefully half as much as you're there for me. I'm only as good as the rest of all of us. You know, we're all in this together, right? And I truly believe that. You know, it's biblical, it's spiritual, you know, for me anyway. So I just wanted to share that, and I also wanted to say, hey, real quick, and just be with you. You know, I do this for that too, just to be here with you. So, thanks for listening to me blab on, you know, as you usually do. But I hope your take home from this would be, you know, that you feel the same way, that you can recognize that for yourself, and that you can open up a little bit more, you know, for yourself, and, you know, really open up your eyes and see around you, and see really what's going on, and, you know, just kind of wake up to, you know, your situation and your environment, and really judge for yourself what you should be doing for yourself while you're trying to help others. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, and that's what I wish for all of you. Oh, I just love you all to pieces. I can't tell you enough how thankful I am. I can't say thank you enough. I'll try, but I still feel like I'm coming up short, you know, on the inside, and that's why I keep saying thank you, and, you know, how grateful I am. Oh, we're all in this together. So, cheers. This one's for all of us. Pinkies out. I love you. Oh. Yeah. Food for thought. Right? You know, I wish you all well. I always do. And I think about a lot of you. And now I have more people to think about. It's quite the amazing feeling. Thank you for that. Sincerely. Oh, man, a lot's happened. You know? But it's all positive, it's all good. And I'm still waiting for the catch, and there isn't one. You know? Awesome. Awesome. We're all awesome. All of us are. Let's keep being awesome. What do you think? I think so. God bless you all. Be well and safe. And, yeah, I'll holler at y'all pretty soon. We'll come up with a game plan. We'll, the best plan is no plan. Very, very wise man said that to me not too long ago, just a few days ago. God bless him. Don't worry, I'm being very well taken care of, and some positive things are coming up ahead. I hope. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll holler at you all pretty soon. All right? That's a promise. You know, I like to keep my promises, man of my word. So, gotta live the gimmick, brother. Brother. One person just got that. All right. So, I will see y'all soon. I'm trying to think. I do have time off coming up. It's just a day, but I'll see what's happening and see what I can conjure up from my end of the fence. Okay. And if anything comes up, I'll let y'all know. All right. Stay tuned. There's always more to come. Okay. I love you all. God bless you. Be well. And keep the messages coming. You know, it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. We're all awesome. Okay? All of us are. Thank you so much. Everybody's favorite good guy, tie-tie. Or everybody's favorite tie-tie, I suppose, in this case. Superman! Oh, jeez. You gotta stop freaking me out. You'd have to be sitting on this couch to get that. You'd have to... Would you? That'd be good. One more. One more for the road. Moose Mountain piss. Actually, that's going down quite well. Yeah. Oh, okay. Bedtime for Bonzo. For this guy right here. So, I'll be in touch soon. Thanks for always watching. Thanks for listening. And, you know, just food for thought. Take it for yourselves. But hopefully, you know, hopefully you practice that, because we all need it. We all need support and love. Why not give it? Right? You don't need me to say that. But I'll say it anyway, because that's what I do. See y'all soon. Alright? Be well. Out.